Your brain doesn't fill up.
You're entitled to your opinion. Doesn't mean I'm obliged to agree.
Oh.
Revelio. Revelio.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Protego! Hello, Ominous. Do you have him?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the underground. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other...
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him. He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. In fact, she'd hoped to convince she'd heard of this scriptorium. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and...
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt,
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want this...
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you're You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Revelio!
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
Confringo! Revelio! Compulso!
Revelio may help.
Reparo! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
A journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt?
Reparo.
Ominous. The family was here. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouth.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us,
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Revelio.
like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be
Confringo!
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Lumos. The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Confringo. This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
All the gates have symbols. And there are symbols on the dial.
Lumos. Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Incendio! Ominous, your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Lumos. Lumos.
Let's look at the gate and the symbols again.
Lumos.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive.
Lumos.
Nice work.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going. We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Another, not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Protego, the gate!
I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you.
Good. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up...
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds...
Should have known he would have told you. And on all... I'm as guilty as the worst of my... Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to... That spells the reason I have no family left. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous! As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast...
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Revelio. Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What? But I can do that later. For now. It's breathtaking.
Protego!
I don't want to
Revelio.
leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Protego!
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her.
Revelio!
Thank you.
Revelio!
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio! Revelio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Confringo!
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Fine now, demi-guys. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was a...
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out. He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose.
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain...
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lord Gok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but perhaps that helm will yield.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to... Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait.
Very well, sir. I'm on my...
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Over here!
What's going on here?
They're working together, all right. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a...
Revelio.
Raid been infested with Bundymans? A maneuver like that could have got us killed.
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually, we may get the right one.
Cool. Sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just tell him we looked. Well, if he asks.
It does sound easier. Let's do that.
Revelio.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringos. I was only young, right? Oh, not like a...
Levioso. Confringo.
I won't rest.
Up there. That's our way in.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but no.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more when...
Let's get into that castle.
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
Leviosa. Confringo.
I'll make you wish you were back at the
One less.
Enjoy suffering!
How did you love How delightful!
Leviosa. Leviosa. Confringo. Stupid fight.
Confringer!
What are you doing? What is this?
Protego!
You having the knack at all?
Confringer! Revelio!
I suppose that's the...
Revelio!
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce.
Confringer!
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession.
Goblin tracks. They're a
Revelio.
step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Revelio! Revelio!
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open...
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have...
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully... Power without knowledge is dangerous. We will simply have to outwit Ranrock. And my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave.
Revelio.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer.
Descendo! Depulso! Confringo!
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! Crucio! Defender! Confringo! Leviosa! Protego! Stupefy! Leviosa! Descendo! Depulso! Descendo! Protego! Stupefy! Depulso! Accio! Confringo! Defender! Crucio! Accio.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Confringo. Defender. Revelio.
Perhaps I'm to hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Depulso. Revelio.
There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto.
Leviosa. Confringo. Defender. Crucio. Revelio. Confringo. Levioso. Crucio. Defender. Confringo. Depulso. Descendo. Accio.
Just the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa.
After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Repulsor. Accio. Descendo. Repulsor. Descendo! Descendo! Depulso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo! Defender! Leviosa! Crucio! Confringo! Leviosa! Descendo! Depulso! Accio! Defender! Confringo! Crucio! Confringo! Leviosa! Defender! Descendo! Depulso! Accio! Potato! Descendo! Leviosa! Confringo! Defender! Crucio! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Defender! Crucio! Descendo! Depulso! Potato! Stupid one! Descendo! Leviosa! Confringo! Defender! Stupid one! Defender! Crucio! Stupid one! Confringo! Potato! Defender!
What a relief.
Revelio.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rook.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good.
What was the glowing strand?
It was pain. You will understand more about her action.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they...
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure.
I am certain that you are more... However, I must first... How shall I say?
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed, I shall confirm that everything is in...
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, if you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities and...
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet. Well done today, as always.